What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to The Order, and I want to try something a little bit different here and show you guys a complete combat mission and give sort of a combat mission breakdown, like live, so to speak, and show you guys kind of how I think through the game and how I go through a typical combat mission in the game, and I hope this can be helpful to anybody who's struggling with combat in Midnight Suns. So first things first, we have a pretty goated hand for Captain America to start things off. The dig in best defense combination that I talk about in my Captain America tank video, we literally have it in our hand right now. So this is how you know this mission's gonna go well right from the start, because we literally have our perfect tank hand to begin the mission. So we're going to taunt basically the entire enemy field with dig in, and then we're going to use the best defense to give all of that counter damage back to Cap as block. So again, this is about as perfect of a start as you can have in terms of like setting the damage mitigation for the team. So now got a couple quick cards in my hand. So when that happens at the start of a mission, I definitely want to use those quicks to get some minions off the field and build up some heroism. Of course, you know, those quicks are going to refund card plays, so I'm not spending out any card plays to do that. We've got a shove here from the Hunter to get another minion out of here. So, again, cleared out a couple of enemies, and we're sitting on 4 heroism, which is really solid. Then we've got another quick up here. This is going to be from Captain America. I believe that's going to draw a card and give Cap some block, which is fantastic. So now we've got 5 heroism and 2 card plays. That card draw got us Guarding Strike for the Hunter, which is awesome because I have a mod on there that's going to add 2 vulnerable. So vulnerable, awesome debuff, reduces the enemy's defense by 50%, which sets them up for some big hits that are going to take a lot of damage out of them. So right now we have the hero combo card sitting in our hand and plenty of heroism to play it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and play this hero combo card and take this big heavy enemy down a huge peg. Now, this was a defeat enemies mission with the normal difficulty tag. So in my head, I pretty much assume we're going to see a supervillain on the next turn. So in my mind, I'm kind of prepared for that. So right now, as I do on once I'm out of card plays, I typically just try to look at, is there anything to redraw, any other moves that I can make, any combat items that I might want to use, just kind of make sure that I've crossed all my I's, dotted all my T's, so to speak, and, don't leave anything on the board. Sometimes I forget something, but, do the best you can. Okay, so now it's the enemy's turn, and here comes all of the Cap counters. Again, they're going to do good damage to him, but he's going to do damage to them and get that damage back on block. Again, this is what makes Cap such a perfect tank in this game, because he's going to just do so much damage mitigation for the team. So after taking on all that damage, he's perfectly fine. Here comes the supervillain, and it is Sabretooth, the king of frenzy in this game. So we've got the fully charged passive for the Hunter that's going to give him heroism on this particular turn. Now, we've got Inspire in our hand, which is a awesome skill for the Hunter. Reduces the cost of heroic by 0, but I don't really want to use it right now. I want to save it for either the other hero combo or for Patience. So we'll see if we get that. Just kind of right now looking at my hands, very Iron Man heavy, so this is probably going to be an Iron Man heavy turn. So kind of taking a look at what we can do here. Obviously, my big thing is I want to get that heavy enemy that's still up there. I want to get him out of the way and get him out of here. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to get Iron Man strengthened and add some block to him here with heads up so that I can prep this surgical strike and see how much we can do with that. I looked at the elite enemies down there, then looked at this heavy enemy up here. Like, okay, we could take him out with a card play. But this is why you don't want to rush into things, guys, because sometimes, hey, look at the battlefield. There may be a better, more efficient option. So as I'm assessing the battlefield here and just kind of looking through my hand, I'm going to notice, hey, there's an environmental object and a ley line here, right? So wait, can we take this guy out with these 2 things right here? He still has vulnerable on him. So Yeah, the math looks pretty good. So as of right here, I can see, oh, this is going to almost kill him. So yeah, we can take this guy out right here with only 1 heroism cost. So we'll use the environmental object with the hunter. And take out a good amount of damage. Now he's super duper low. And now we're just going to use our shove, which is just so clutch, guys. The shove, oh my god, so clutch. So we're going to take him out. So now he's gone, and we didn't use a card play. Beautiful. All about card play and turn efficiency in this game. So now we have our surgical strike buffed up. So let's go ahead and use it on these elites over here to kind of thin them out somewhat. And we only have the 3 in hand, right? The 3 Iron Man cards. So just kind of see how much damage can I do here. Should I damage all of them? Can I KO one of them? Yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to lower the health of the first one and then take out the third one. And get him off the field. And again, thin the enemy ranks so you're not taking so much damage on the enemy turn, right? You want as few enemies on the field as possible. We're going to do the Frenzy here from Sabretooth. He's going to attack the Hunter, but the Hunter's got block. So, the Hunter is dazed. So that's a problem, but he didn't take too much damage there. So now, it's kind of assessing the hand. We have one more card play. I don't want to use the mark target on Sabretooth right now because we're not going to be able to hit him on this turn, right? That's the mark target's going to add 2 vulnerable, but that's going to be a waste of a vulnerable. So let's instead come over here and take out this other minion back here, or this elite back here, because we had that blast from Iron Man and it was buffed by the heads up. So now we've only got Sabretooth and an elite enemy still in the field. Wasn't sure if we were going to get another wave of reinforcements. We end up getting another wave of reinforcements. So now just looking at to see if there's anything I can do. 1 heroism to spend. Do I want to blow up a lane line or anything like that? No. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Iron Man's going to absorb this attack with his block from the heads up, which is great. So, okay, yeah, we did get reinforcements, which, again, was not expected, but totally fine. Okay. The resist from the fully charged. Now, here we go with the God hand right here. So, we got another copy of Inspire, and more importantly, we've got Patience in our hand. This is the combo right here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to lay down the marked target on Sabretooth. That's going to give him vulnerable. Beautiful, right? He's also marked. He's going to initiate a frenzy, but again, I'm not concerned about that because like all of our people will have block to absorb anything he does. So we're great. So now we're going to do the combo here. Inspire is going to reduce the cost of Patience down to 0. Patience is a incredible single target attack that does massive damage for a high heroism cost that drops each turn. But I use 2 copies of Inspire with the intent of being able to use Patience with 0 cost. And we just did insane damage to Sabretooth right there. This is like literally a core aspect of my Hunter build, is that Inspire Patience combo. And now we're going to use a quick card from the Hunter with a great damage modifier on it to take Sabretooth off the field and not cost us a card play. That's just that's just perfect right there. So Sabretooth is gone. We've taken out the big heavy elite from earlier. Sabretooth is gone. And this is turn 3, right? This is the 3rd turn. So not too shabby right now. And we still have 4 heroism and 1 card play. The problem right now is I don't have a card that I can really use. I do have a bunch of redraws, but I don't want to redraw Dig In or Inspire. I probably could have just redrawn Dig In, to be honest with you. I'm not exactly playing for like another turn after the next turn. My goal here is to finish this on the next turn. But I did have a combat item. This is where combat items come in clutch. I used the combat item utility belt, and it drew 2 hunter cards. Or I drew 2 hunter cards. So now, a perfect combination of cards because I've got quick to take out this 1 minion. And this is a quick slash with a knockback, so it's going to do some damage to the other elite. So again, card play refunded. Jeez, us. This is so efficient right now. And then we're going to use the charge and knock this elite into the ley line, which is going to do massive damage to him. And my mod on charge has the +2 mod that adds double heroism on this attack card. So beautiful. And the hunter leveled up. So great. So this elite is now super, super weak. And we got the bounce collar to pop. So now we're going to draw 2 more hunter cards into our hand. We've got Blade Storm. We've got the legendary card. We've got Guarding Strike back in our hand. Yeah, we're going to end this in the next turn. And we got the ley line over here next to this minion. So let's just go ahead and pop this and get that minion out of there. Again, I was pretty sure there wouldn't be reinforcements on this next turn, but I was wrong, as you'll see. I still have so much heroism, 7 heroism right now. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and blow up this ley line. I do need to get Cap out of the way just to make sure he doesn't get hurt in this. So let's move Cap over here. And let's go ahead and blow up this ley line to do some damage to this elite, so he's pretty low. Again, I thought there wouldn't be any reinforcements, so I'm thinking, oh, this will be easy. And I mean, it is easy. But yeah. So then I decide, I think at the last moment here, to then go ahead and actually use my dig in for some reason. I guess I'm thinking the counter might be able to either finish these guys off or come close to it. So yeah, we're going to counter these guys and punch them in the face and take them super, super low. Cap's going to get hit with some corruption. Again, we block it, punch. Okay, now he's like almost dead. And yes, here's another wave of reinforcements, but they're going to be super, low level guys here. So now how are we going to end this? Right, we do have the Blade Storm. That's kind of what I was thinking, but as luck would have it, Air Superiority from Iron Man pops into my hand, and we have so much heroism and so many redraws that I just decide, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just use all these redraws to buff Air Superiority to max value, and we're going to just, with 1 card play. Now, this is a pro tip. Make sure you use all your other card plays in this instance, because you'll just level up. Like, a card play is going to give experience to the characters, so I could have just played those other cards. But we finished the match pretty simple. So 3 stars on this one on Heroic 3. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little combat breakdown. I kind of want to do more of those. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.